y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 75. 25 episodes away from 100. I cannot thank you guys enough for the support. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, some of the parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. I repeat, some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. So now that that is out of the way, go grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So y'all know how I like to start off my episodes. I like to start off with a mental health check. So mentally, I would say that I am at like a 9.5, 10. Nothing is going on. I'm just in a really good mood. It's been a, well, I guess you could say, last week was a short week. Um, and I let you guys know that I'm going to start releasing my episodes each and every Friday, back to a full week this week. But I am honestly at a 9.5, 10. I'm just in a good space, good mental head space, emotionally, all of that. Like, I'm just happy. And I have realized that when I've been saying that I'm at 9.5, 10, I can never really explain why I am that way. I don't really question it because it's just like I pray every single day for my peace, for my happiness, and my mental health. I feel like your mental health is very important. And I feel like a lot of people need to start taking that more serious. Um, your health is important. Go to the doctor, go get checkups, go do all of that. If you're feeling a little weird, go check it out, go see what it is. I'm not gonna say stay off of Google because I get on Google myself, but Google will have you thinking that you like about to leave this earth or something real crazy is going on. I would say write down your symptoms and all of that, your pain, all of that. But I'm doing really good. I hope that you guys are as well. I am ready for another long break, long something like vacation. I need it. um, I'm tired, which I'm always tired, but yeah, I need to get my sleep schedule together, which I'm still working on that. Um, People always recommend like melatonin, but I'm just like, I don't want to take anything to go to sleep. So I said that I'm going to like, I heard lavender helps you sleep, so I'm gonna incorporate lavender somewhere in something because I need to start going to sleep like early. Like I'm gonna say like 7:30, 8 o'clock. My eyeballs need to be shut. Like 8 hours of sleep is what I need. But yes, I hope that you guys are doing very well. I hope that you guys are at a 10. I'm not even gonna say a 9.5. I hope that you guys are at a 10, if not better. I hope that your new year is starting off very well. I seen something that was like it was a post that was like, I'm not going to rush into making like plans and all of that from, I guess you could say, New Year's resolutions. I'm not really gonna dive on that. I always give myself to like the middle of the year or whatever. Not the middle of the year, Lord. Middle of the month. Um, to reset and just go with the flow. And I don't want to be like, oh, new year, new me, doing this, doing that. Making sure that they are checking off a whole bunch of stuff on their list. And I was like, that's very smart. That's very true. I feel like go at your own pace. If I sound congested, um, I'm pretty sure I told you guys in my last episode that I am under the weather. I'm still getting through that. I'm not coughing as much, but my nose and throat, yeah. So I'm still getting over that. So that's why I sound how I sound. But yeah, I feel like go at your own pace. And I feel like a lot of people write down like resolutions and all of this. And if they didn't complete something within that first month, they like really, they're really hard on themselves. And I feel like, honey, the year just started. just relax and chill. And like I said in my last episode, with me, I'm just trying to be happy, be at peace, prioritize myself more. Like that's it. I didn't sit here and make a whole list like, oh, I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to fit in a size such and such. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Of course, we all know that I want to grow my podcast. We all know that I want my podcast to be my main source of income. We already know that. Um, I do this shit every day, so it's like I talk to the Lord about that. I'm not about to write it down and do all of that, make a list of stuff. Like I'm not about to do that. I just want to continue to prioritize myself, my mental health, my anything health related. Prioritize that. Um, Continue to just be happy and elevate and grow as a woman. Like be better than I was a year ago. Be better than I was a week ago, a day ago. That's it for me. Like I don't have a whole list of stuff. I don't, and there's nothing wrong with you guys having a list if that's what you have. You do what you do. Whatever works for you, you do that. Don't be like, oh well, such and such said that I don't need to do this, do this. Baby, you do what you want to do. You do what works for you. If you having you a vision board, writing down everything that you want to do, dotting your I's, crossing your T's, being real specific and everything like that. If that works for you, do that. Don't worry about what I said. Okay? What works for me might not work for y'all. Okay? So, yeah, I am very specific when I talk to the Lord. Okay? I make sure that I tell him everything that I want, everything that I desire, all of that. I'm real and raw and uncut with you guys, but it's turned up when I'm talking to the Lord. Okay? Like, yeah. It's real, very, very detailed when I'm talking to him. Although he already knows what I'm thinking, I just go ahead and say it. I feel like you have to have real conversations with the Lord. And I said in one of my episodes that you should be able to talk to him like he's your friend, he's your homie. Now, some things that you would say to your friend, your homie, I don't feel like that's what you should say to him. Like, I don't feel like you should be cursing while you praying. Like, I don't play that. I don't think that's something that you should do. I don't think that you should be joking around like you would with a homie. Okay, I just look at it like talk to the Lord like He's your homie, a little filtered. Y'all know what you should and should not be doing when you're talking to the Lord, so I don't even need to get into that. Um, and I feel like be vulnerable with him. Like let him know what's up. He already knows, but let him hear it. Okay, talk to him. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm very detailed. Dotting my I's, crossing my T's when I talk to the Lord. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But I hope that you guys are doing well. My inbox is always open. My social medias are below. So you can always contact me. As you hear, I'm a cool girl. Like, yeah. If you need advice, you just want to vent, anything like that, I'm your girl. The inbox is always open. Social media inboxes is always open. Just hit me up. But we are gonna go ahead and get into the episode. So everybody knows about or has heard about, I'm gonna just say that, Cooking with Kaya. I haven't personally watched her videos, but I've heard about her like all over social media and the groups that I'm in. All of that. Like I said, I have not watched a video. I'm not really on TikTok like that unless somebody send me a video. I get up there and I'm looking up something. But other than that, I have not seen a video, no nothing. Um, I know that the ladies were in a little uproar about this girl. I don't know how old she is. I was about to say woman, but yeah, it was kind of like Lord, people in their loud cars. Um, it was like that. I guess people were breaking up with their girlfriends or relationships were being ruined because of her videos or something like that. Um, this is my thing. My thing is if your man can easily be taken that easily because a girl can cook a meal, I would hate to see anything else in front of him. Like, because you're watching a fucking video. It's not like the woman is in his face. He's looking at her through a damn screen. And I feel like if he leaves you or is ruining his relationship over that, then baby, the Lord looked out for you. The Lord put that video there and was like, sis, you deserve better. So we just gonna go ahead and let him go over there. Okay? And he ain't even over there because he is looking at a video. She don't know that man and he don't know her. So I don't understand. I really don't. But and then another thing is how the women are attacking her. I feel like why are y'all attacking her? Because she, like I told somebody, I said she's doing what most women know how to do. She's just recording it. And that's it. She recording and putting a little twist and spice to it, and the men are eating it up. Like that's ain't nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong. Um, shit. If my man was watching the videos, it's like, okay, are we learning something? Because I am not my mom in the kitchen. Like I love watching cooking videos. I love learning things, especially if it's something that I want to learn how to cook. Now, like I said, I've never watched her videos, but if she's up there like, okay, you're gonna add this amount of this and you're gonna do this, 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 and it should look like this, I'm going to watch it because she teaching me something. But um, I can't really say that I wouldn't watch her videos even if they weren't like that. Cause there's some people on Facebook that I've been coming across lately that are like cooking videos, but I don't know how she looks in her videos either, but I don't want to see a whole bunch of ass cheeks and boobs and all of that if that is the case. I'm literally eyes on the food. Okay, so I came across this lady recently, really pretty lady. She be cooking. She be throwing down for her family of six. Like she be throwing down. Okay, and what I like about her videos is, does she have music in the background? I think so. Like, what's God? I think she like adds music to her videos. It's very calming, and watching her cook is very calming. She makes it look easy and all of that. Yeah, and she's fully dressed. So that's why I like. I'm not saying that you have to be because, I mean, you can wear what you want to wear. Put on a nice little apron, whatever, whatever. Um, I just wouldn't be here for the ass cheeks hanging out, cleavage about to fall over into the food. Like, I just wouldn't be into that. So, because it's kind of like, are we supposed to be focused on the food or are we supposed to be focused on you? So I feel like it needs to be a even balance, you know. So, um, never watched her videos, so I don't know how she be dressing. I don't even know what she be saying. Um, I have heard that it's like her saying something like she can take somebody's man or some stuff like that. But like I said, if she listen, she can say what she wants to say in her videos. Those are her videos. Um, for one, people say shit anyway just to get y'all little panties and boxers in a bunch. That's what they do. They're trolling you guys. They're gonna say something because they know that y'all gonna eat it up. They know that y'all gonna hop in them comments and get them engagements up. That's probably what she's doing, but shit. If she can cook, she can cook. So that's one thing that you probably can't take away from her, that she can't cook. So, I just feel like um get in the kitchen, cook with your man. Shit, make your own videos. I feel like get it. I don't know. Not that you're like in competition or whatever, but I just feel like if you know how to cook, shit, make your own videos. If I could throw down in the kitchen like my mom could, baby, I would be making videos too. And it's crazy because I thought about like doing a little YouTube or whatever of me cooking, although I'm not like it would just be for entertainment purposes only because I be overwhelmed in the kitchen. Like real overwhelmed. I love to be in the kitchen by myself when I'm cooking. I don't like people in my way. I don't like people in my space. I don't like any of that. Okay. So yeah, it would be for entertainment purposes only, but I feel like have fun with whatever you're doing, and y'all shouldn't be making a real big deal about her videos or whatever it is that she doing. And then the crazy thing is, with women, it's just like y'all are getting mad at this woman and shitting on this woman or whatever because I guess y'all men watch her videos or whatever. But it's 1,000 videos out there of different people. Like, do you prefer him watch a girl cook or do you prefer him watch some ass shake online? Like, which one do you prefer? And then I feel like, why bash the woman when your man right there? Like, I don't get it. Like, you bashing her and getting online talking about her, but yeah, you're gonna drop your panties for your man that's watching her videos later on that night. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. So it's just like, don't bash her. Just get your ass in the kitchen and cook. And then it's like, if he is easily, I guess, like starstruck or um his attention is up off you because he's watching a girl online cook, y'all got bigger fish to fry. Like, that's not somebody that you need to be with anyway. I don't feel like, and then it's like, is he saying something to you when he's watching her videos? Or are you just catching him watch her videos? And catching him watch her videos sounds crazy as hell. But, like, what is going on? Like, is he comparing you to her? And if he's comparing you to her, you still don't need to shit on her. You still need to confront that man and let that man know like that he needs. Can he go get under the car and fix some shit? Can he raise the hood and fix some shit? Because Michael down the street be doing some shit under that hood with his shirt off. Can he get out there and motherfucking grass? Because James down the street, he be sweaty every Sunday. Okay, so it's like, no. And then it's like, if you don't want your girl to make them little comments about James and all of that, don't be making comments about bitches cooking online. Like, don't do that. Don't the only this is my issue with people. Just don't compare me to nobody. Okay? If you watching her videos, cool, cool. If you feel like I need to cook more, say that. Don't be like, damn, Kaya put out a video every 3 days or every 2 days and she be cooking up something and I can't even get a meal from you um twice a week. Sir, for one, people pre-record videos, and for two, don't compare me to nobody. Get your ass in the kitchen and cook. Cook. And that's another thing. Get in there and cook with your woman. Like, get in there and cook with your woman. Because me, I'm gonna say something about that, and then I'm gonna talk about James down the street, and I don't, and I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to do that. But that be the issue that women have with men is when y'all start comparing. Don't compare me to a mother effing soul, baby. You don't know what that woman does. Sit a camera up, record. That video could have been recorded a month ago. She just putting the shit out now. So what are you talking about? So it's like, no, unless she's on live and you seeing this live in the flesh, like, well, not in the flesh, but you seeing her on live and she whipping the shit up now, shut up. You need to shut up anyway. Don't, that be the issue. Don't compare me. Don't compare another woman. Don't do that. Because James and Jody, I'm going to talk about them. Okay? When Marcus, or DeMarcus run past the house every day with his shirt off and you sitting here with a flabby stomach. Like, sir, maybe you need to start watching cooking videos and watch how they exercising. Or go talk to DeMarcus down the block. Like, no. Don't sit here and try to compare because I'm gonna take it there. And you don't want to take it there. I just feel like internet shit, like shit that you see online, don't let that shit drag into your household. You don't I could go on and on, but I'm not even gonna go there with that. That's a whole nother topic, and I ain't gonna go there with that. So we are gonna switch gears a little bit. Over I think it was last weekend, a football player that plays for the Commanders, Jeremy Reeves, I think that's how you say his last name. He proposed to his girlfriend, and the internet was in like a uproar. Okay, and of course they were in an uproar because he's black, she's white. So um I personally do not care about the race and all of that. I mean, you love who you love, you like who you like, whatever, whatever. My issue and why I decided to speak on it was because um you have like a lot, I ain't gonna say a lot, but there was this post that I seen on Instagram of this black guy, and he was like, what do they call it? Jesus, I forgot the term. What is the term when you're talking over the video? I forgot the term, y'all. But yeah, so that's what he was doing. So he was talking over the video, right? So of course they showed the video of him proposing or whatever. So the black man says, um, see, all the white women are snatching up the black men. Black women, y'all just keep twerking, keep doing that, and all the white women just gonna come in and scoop up all the black men, and y'all still gonna be twerking looking stupid. So I commented because somebody had reposted it or whatever. So it's crazy because my mind keeps going back to what the term is for when somebody is talking over the video. So I had commented on a guy's post, whoever reposted or whatever, and I was like, the crazy thing is, um, what did I say? I said the crazy thing is that um black women, well, there were some black women that were feeling away, but I had said the crazy thing is that those are the type of women that y'all go for, like black men. When I say this, I'm referring to black men. Black men will like videos up and down the timeline of BBLs, all this, that, and the third. Women half naked, shaking their ass, all this, that, and the third. But then you have the nerve to sit up here and say, keep twerking, keep doing this, keep doing that. And the white women are just going to keep swooping in, taking y'all men, and da 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 da. Sir, for one, you sound more bothered than the fucking women. You sound really bothered. Like, I don't see the issue with, if he wanted to propose to her, he can propose to her. I have no issue with that. You like who you like, you love who you love. My thing is that this is what I always say, and I've said this on previous episodes if I'm not mistaken. What I did say was, once you go over there, don't come back over here. That is what I said, because I feel like when you get in some shit, just make sure that woman that you propose to, that woman that you're dating, just make sure she's 10 toes down behind you. When, God forbid, a cop pull you over and shit goes left, or say, let's just say what happened to the dude in New York with the guards. If that happens to you, make sure that that woman and her family are out in the street marching for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Just make sure they holding up signs, going 10 toes down, like hard for you. Just make sure that be my only thing when black men decide to date white women. That, or white black women decide to date white men, like, just make sure that these people are standing 10 toes down behind you. And that's like, what's his name, Jonathan Majors, when he got into it with his girlfriend, or I don't know, was she his girlfriend? I don't know. I think she was his girlfriend. Like, I heard that he made comments about black women or whatever, but the minute that you got into it with this girl and you're going through all this shit, you're losing like deals and all of that, losing money out your pockets. Now you coming back over here to the black women that can save you, that can nurture, that can be that shoulder for you. Now you would making good. So it's like, don't come back over here. Like, Once you go over there, you stay over there with everything that come with it. And then I just hate when black men try to belittle black women. Like, I don't like that your fucking mother is black, your auntie black, your grandma black. Like, I don't like that. That is the only thing that really bothers me and irks my soul, is when y'all be like trying to compare. And I feel like with the black man that said, "Oh, black women keep on twerking," you could have just congratulated them and left the black woman out of it, because we had nothing to do with it. You could have just been like, "Oh, congratulations to them," blah 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 blah. But instead, you had to drag us in it, and that be my issue when it comes to black men. It's like y'all can never uplift white women and say what you like about white women without including a black woman. And I feel like that says a lot. Like, do you really need to be over there? But then again, it's like, take your ignorant ass over there, because you don't deserve us anyway. So yeah, that be my only issue. Um, yeah, uplift your woman as much as you want to. Date who you want to date, whatever. Um, just don't be crying to us for support. And then I hate when black men are like, "Oh, um, black women attitudes, this. Baby, please, please, miss me with that. Go have a conversation with your daddy and see what he thought about your mama. Like, sir, miss me with that. I cannot stand that. And I feel like that's a little sorry excuse for you wanting to go over there. Just go over there. Don't downgrade us. I mean, belittle us and say what we're not doing as to why you went over there. Just say you went over there because you wanted to go over there. Just say that. I would respect that more than you dragging us through the mud as your reason as to why you decided to date a white woman. Like, no, I'm not with that. But congratulations to them. Like, it's no hate. It's no nothing. Like, I don't even know who he is. So it's none of that. But my only issue was the post that I saw. I'm really sitting here trying to figure out what that word was, but I cannot um think of the word. But yeah, that was my only issue. Like, just congratulate the people. And I don't feel like black women should be mad. And this is my only issue when it comes to black men, athletes, and all of that. This is my only issue. And I don't know if I said this before in my podcast. I'm pretty sure I have. But this is my only issue. My issue is when you guys have probably been, well, not probably, because you have, dating black women all throughout um middle school, high school. They done dated you through college, and all of that helped you study. Um, you know, probably supported you. I'm pretty sure if they dating you, supported you at each and every game, was your little cheerleader. Um, all of that was your support system. So now that you are getting noticed by recruiters and all of that, and now you're in the league, and NFL, all of that. Now your focus is not on black women anymore. Your focus is on the white woman. That is my only issue, because it's like these black women have held y'all down. Sleepless nights, helped you study, pushed you to be better, made sure that you got up and you worked out, did this, to, I'm not going to say to be who you are, but they were that person when you were nobody. And now that you got a little, you know, conversation or whatever behind your name, people talking about you, people looking at you, recruiters, you got the girls eyeing you or whatever, and now you gonna switch up. You're gonna switch up and go over here to these white women, these biracial women, whatever, and leave the black woman behind, and then your excuse is, oh, their attitudes, this. I don't like that. That is my thing. That bothers me. Now that takes me to 10, because I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm gonna speak up every single time because no, don't do that. I feel like when you at your struggle stage and don't nobody know who the fuck you are, date the white women then. Date the biracial women then. Don't date the black women and use them as stepping stools to get where you at. Like, no, I'm not with it. To me, that's lame. I'm not with it. Hey y'all, I'm just interrupting to tell you that if you are listening on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and thumbs up the video. If you are listening on any other platform, go ahead and hit that follow or plus sign button to support my podcast. And let's get on back into it. So there was a post that said, no, I was watching a video and it said, the guy in the video said that men stay when they're unhappy and women leave to find happiness. I don't agree. I don't agree because I feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't 100% agree because everybody has their own opinion, but I feel like men staying when they are unhappy, I feel like they still go out here and cheat to find the happiness. So I feel like it's kind of like a having your cake and eating it too, but technically you're not having your cake because you are in a unhappy situation. But I feel like if you have to go out here and cheat, you just need to leave that situation alone 100% instead of, excuse me, continuing continuing to leave that person on. You just need to leave them alone completely. Now, some women do leave to go find happiness, and I feel like everybody should. I don't feel like you should stay in a situation where you are unhappy because that makes no sense to me. That's like a marriage when people are like, of course, everybody wants to get married one time and first marriage, last marriage type of thing. I agree. But I don't feel like you should stay in a situation where you are unhappy just so you can say that you've been married for 10, 15 years. If the marriage, if you stop experiencing happiness 5 years in, but you stayed an extra 10 just to say that you were married, that's stupid. That's I hate to say ignorant, but that's stupid to me because it's like go out here and find happiness because I feel like life is too short for you to stay in an unhappy situation. I no. And I feel like a lot of people don't want to disappoint their parents and want their parents to be proud of them. They don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, we're getting a divorce," and their parent. I don't know why people feel like their parents are gonna look down on them. I feel like this is your life. If you are unhappy, baby, you are unhappy. You're the person that has to live with this day to day, be around this person, all of that. Not your parents, not your friends, none of that. It's you. You are in this situation. You are living it day in and day out. So I feel like if you are not happy, and that goes for anybody, this is even outside of marriage. If you are unhappy, I don't feel like you should stay in that situation. Now, I do feel like, in the same breath, I feel like fight for your relationship, fight for your marriage. But when you have done all you can, I seriously mean have done all that you can, you feel like it's nothing else that you can do. Yes, leave that situation alone. Don't continue to stay and fight and fight and fight. It's not working. Like it's just not meant to meant to be. And then when people be like they fall out of love with each other, I just be wanting to know like how. Not saying that I don't believe that it doesn't happen, but I just be wanting to know like what like how did you wake up one day and you were just like I don't like the situation that I'm in. But that goes back to my episode. I don't know which episode it was, but a few episodes ago where I was like, do you feel like people wake up one day and can just tell a person they don't want to be with them anymore? Or do you feel like it's something that has been building up? A lot of people had mixed opinions on that. I personally feel like it's been building up. So I just want to know how people just fall out of love with somebody. Um, yeah, so if you feel like you've ever been in a situation where you fell out of love with somebody and all of that, I would like to hear from you because I want to know like what happened and like what led up to that you just wake up one day? Like, I really want to know, but I don't necessarily agree that all women or all men stay in situations that they're unhappy in or they leave to find happiness. Some people stick around and try to fight through it. I personally am at that point where I just feel like if you are in an unhappy situation, go somewhere where you are valued. Where not, I ain't gonna say valued, but go somewhere where you are happy, or just be happy by yourself until you are in another situation where you are happy. And in your happy space, I feel like life is too short to be unhappy. Life is too short to be living miserably. Like, no, life is too short for that. Everybody should be happy and living their best life each and every day. That's how I feel. So there was this post I saw on social media and it said couples who live together, do they have sex every day, right? And um I feel like I was just surprised by the comments. Like a lot of people of course said no, which is understandable, I guess, and some people said yes, but the other comments that I saw just had me shocked. Because I think we all know how I feel about it. Um, that well, let me just say what the comments were, and then I'm gonna get into how I feel. So somebody said 2 good days. They might get 2 good days out the month, and I was shocked. Which they said they would be exhausted, but 2 good days out the month is ridiculous. And my ass about to say because it's 365 days. It's really not. This in a year, but um, yeah, I no, that would not work for me because it's like 2 good days out of the month. It's like it's 4 weeks. And if I get it the first week, that mean I have to go the other three and not get it. It's just like, no, I'm good on it. Like, no, mm-mm. That wouldn't work for me. I mean, it's like 3, 4, but it's like um 2 days. That's like if you have sex on the first and the second, then the other days you ain't getting none. No, I no, I don't get that. I don't understand. Um, excuse me. So someone said, hell no, if you productive enough and got real life goals and have kids, that's one of the last things on your mind. You make time for it, it's amazing, whatever. Um, you got to give your body time to cleanse. So, um, I kind of agree, but I kind of don't because I feel like you can have life goals, but I feel like if you are in a relationship, that you have those goals before y'all got together. Like I feel like if you were dropping them draws, and this goes for men too. Like if you were dropping them draws before y'all got into well not before, but if you were dropping them draws before y'all moved in together, and it was like a regular thing, and now that y'all live together, it slows down. That kind of doesn't make sense to me. Now I could see like if you weren't doing it all that much before y'all moved in together, and now y'all moved in together, it's about the same. It's like, okay, because this is what we were doing before. But then again, it's like we live together now. So I see you every day versus when we were living apart. But if you have kids, I feel like you have to find a balance. Like, because they say once you get married, the sex goes down, I heard. And I'm just trying to figure out how. Because the night that my man proposes to me, I'm busting open for him. And then it's like the day that we get married, I'm busting it open again. So it's like, I just don't get it. And then when y'all on the honeymoon, you need to be busting that thing open and he needs to be like getting it in, like pounding the shit out of you. So I'm confused, but I don't really understand why when you get married it goes down the hill. I don't get that. Like the only thing that changed is the title. So yeah, what happened? I don't get it. Yeah, somebody gonna have to explain that to me because it doesn't make sense. Now I can see like when you have kids, it might decrease a little bit, but you cannot just neglect your partner and their needs because you have kids. I feel like you have to find that balance. When they sleep, you either squeeze a little nap in, which is understandable because you're going to be exhausted, especially if you have like a newborn. So you have to like squeeze the sex in. But I feel like you have to also compromise. So it's like, okay, um, you get up, like if one, let's just say one person is tired, right? Exhausted. And so the other person wants sex. It's like, okay, now if I sacrifice my sleep for this sex, after we get done, I'm going to sleep. And when that baby wake up, you're going to tend to it while I'm asleep. Okay? Tend to him or her. Let me not say it. But you're going to tend to him or her while I sleep. That's the compromise. And don't try to close your eyeballs. Like, you can close your eyeballs till that baby wake up. But when that baby wakes up, you need to get your ass up because I just sacrificed my sleep for you. I could have been asleep with the baby. So, yes, you need to get up. So, you got to do something like that. Or, I don't know, let's just say you took a nap. When the baby took a nap, baby is knocked out. Like, all you needed was like 30 minutes. Now you up and that thing up. So, y'all need to get in there. You got to do something like baby playing with the toys or something, or just bouncing, watching TV or whatever. Go bounce on it. Like, get it in somehow. I'm just saying this right now, maybe because I am single, ain't living with nobody, no man. So it's like maybe that's why I feel how I feel. But I just, yeah, I feel like you still got to get in there. I don't feel like you should neglect your partner's needs just because you guys have kids and you have goals and all of this. Goals, everybody's gonna have goals. So I don't feel like you should neglect your partner's needs because you have goals. And then people want to throw in the going half on the bills. Did you know that you were going to go half on the bills before y'all moved in together? Because I don't feel like that's a reason to be like, oh, I'm not going to give him none because I'm going half on the bills. Like, did y'all agree to what the bill situation was going to be? Now, I could see, like, if he told you that you wouldn't have to pay anything on the bills, like the major bills, you pay like the little ones or something. And then he comes to you one day and he's like, oh, I'm gonna need you to start going 50-50 with me. And of course, it throws you by surprise, and you like, hold up, or something like that. So then you kind of be like, okay, well, this is how I feel if I'm gonna go half on the bills because whatever, whatever. And then you kind of like decrease the sex. I can get it a little bit, okay, but for you to know what the situation was gonna be and then be like, oh no, I can't be busting it open for a dude I'm going 50-50 with. But you knew you were going to be going 50-50 before you put your name on that lease or that mortgage. Like, you knew that. So it's like, why we acting stupid now? So, no, but goals are going to be there. And you can give your body time to cleanse, of course. Um, but I just feel like it's just certain things that we shouldn't use as an excuse. And then we shouldn't be like, shouldn't make women feel like just because they bust it open every day or they have sex a lot with their partner, like 4 or 5 times out the week, that they don't have nothing going on, like no emotion. So yeah, we should choose our words wisely. Um, but yeah, sex will never be the last thing on my mind. Like it won't be. Maybe because I like have a high sex drive, but it would never be like the last thing on my mind. I feel like sex is at the tip top, early morning, late night, middle of the day. It's there. Okay, so that's just where I'm at with it. And I pray it never goes anywhere. Of course, probably when I get older, it might decrease. But right now, we up there. Um, so then one dude was pretty much telling the men that they need to get their passport and travel and go mess with the Dominican women because they look like models, they cook, clean, and do whatever you say with no complaints. I feel like I don't really know much about the Dominican women. I don't. Um, I personally feel like every woman is not the same, but then again, I don't know how their culture is. It's funny because my coworker and I be talking about that, and I feel like if you are going to compare like American women and then African women and all of that. I feel like instead of comparing, just take your ass there. Like, just take your ass there. Go get one of them, or, move there or bring them back here. Doesn't really matter. But it's just like, don't be out here comparing, like, oh, y'all women here don't do this, this, this. I can go here and get this, 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 this. So why your ass here talking to me? So, yeah, that's how I'm gonna feel about that. Because it's like, don't talk my head off about nonsense. Just go there. Get it in. Go do what you do or whatever. And yeah, let that be that. So, um, I just, I don't know. I just men just kill me with those type of comments because it reminds me of like passport bros or whatever. And yeah, I'm not even about to go there. But I do feel like some people are sleeping with their partner every day, although some people feel like they aren't. I feel like they are. Um, you just you just make time for it. I feel like, and yeah, and there are women who I feel like have their sex drive is higher than men. But I feel like I would want my man to have like I don't know, because I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Um, I would want his sex drive to like match mine. I don't think I would want it to be higher because if I'm exhausted, I just need you to understand that I'm exhausted. And if you're exhausted, I gotta understand that. Now in previous episodes, I have said, well, this is kind of different because I did say that if you are done, like y'all just had sex, you done, but they still want some, I feel like you need to please them. It doesn't have to be like you like penetrating them if that's not if you can't get it back up and if she's too tired to get on top or whatever, um she can lay on to the side, lay on her back, and you just get it in. Okay. Or talk her through her orgasm, or for her, just what they call it? Jerk them off a little bit. Like, do that, do something. Or if you too tired, give them like a little lazy suck or something, but put a little effort in it. Lazy suck is funny, but put a little effort in it. But if you like tired, exhausted, if your jaws still work, I feel like you need to use them. But yeah, that's just me. But there are times where the dude has like put it down, your body stretched across the bed. You're gonna have to bring that to me, and I'm gonna have to get the strength to lift my head up and like bobble it a little bit. But yeah, I feel like um you gotta like compromise and make something shake because if your partner still wants it and you don't, it's just yeah. Because men are gonna make sure that women get there. It's like multiple times anyway. But I feel like you kind of gotta know her body, know how many times it takes for her to like pass the fuck out or be to the point of exhaustion, and don't get her there. So I feel like, let's just say it takes her like 4 times of coming, right? I feel like you get her to that third, and then you, this is your time now. This is like, this is you. Okay, so I feel like you need to do what you can to get yourself off with her. If that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it right because I know what I'm trying to say. But this is your time where you make sure you get your nut off this fourth round with her. I mean, yeah, not fourth round, but y'all need to come together for this fourth time. Okay, because it takes her 4 times to come in and she's exhausted. It's no more. So seeing that you let her get hers first, these first 3 times she done came, you need to come with her for this fourth time. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you can be straight, she can be straight. But like I said, it takes knowing her body, um, her wants and all of that. Like, if you are a pleaser, if you're the type to make sure that she comes multiple times, which I love a man like that. I do. I done dealt with some men that was just like, they got theirs and that was that. And yeah, didn't really know my body too well back then. But yeah, and I don't think the sex drive was extremely high back then, and it's high now. But yeah, um, so yeah, I feel like you have to deal with a pleaser as well. Um, and I feel like if you're not the type to really get it in, give it to your partner, leave them pleasers to the other pleasers. Okay, like leave them to us. Don't scoop them up and then barely give it to them. Um, Not with that. Just leave it to us. We'll handle it. So yeah, but I just feel like me personally, I'm gonna need that about, I'm gonna say 7 days in a week. I'm gonna need about five, maybe five, six, but definitely five. Um, Drive be high. And if I see you every day, you still looking good like the same man that I was attracted to, you smell good, I'm gonna want that. I'm gonna need that, as they say. So I feel like, yeah, I mean, I have always said that I wanted to wake up to my partner and be like, damn, I can't believe that this is my man. My man just looks so good. And, I feel like if y'all like shower together, get it in then. I mean, both of y'all naked, he wet, you wet, get it in then. He walking around with his shirt off, or he just got his little boxer briefs on or whatever. Um, yeah. I just feel like I'm not gonna say if you, because I don't want to make it seem like if you're not really getting it in, you're not really attracted to your partner, because that's not the case. So I don't want to put that out there. But me, if I'm like really, really, really into you and you, I don't know, because I be like obsessed with my man when I have one, and I would love to be obsessed with my man and be like, damn, he look good, and praise him and his beard and moisturizing. It's gonna turn me on. And then if you like really kiss and all of that, I feel like um kiss to the point where it turns you on. You should get turned on when you kiss your partner. It shouldn't just be like a okay, kiss for the day type thing. No. Them temperatures should be rising, as someone said that I'm not gonna name. But the temperature should be rising when you guys have like a little passionate kiss. They smack you on the ass, like something like that. Give you that long hug and make you feel safe and secure. Yeah, that's just me though. Like I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are almost to 80, y'all. I know we got a few episodes to go, but we're almost at 80. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. And we are in 2025. We have some great, 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 great topics to cover. Um, I just can't wait for my podcast to like really grow, really blossom, and see what 2025 has in store for my podcast. Um, New content, better content, all of that. I appreciate you guys though so much because my podcast has been growing. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you leave comments on how you felt. When I ask y'all questions, on my podcast, I really do expect y'all to answer in the comments. Like, engage. Talk to me, I'm gonna talk back. Okay, so I expect y'all to leave little comments telling me how you feel. If you disagree, shit, tell me. Send me a little voice message. I accept those too. Send them to my email, RealandRawWithRe@gmail.com. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever, make sure you follow my podcast, get in the comments, engage, share it with your friends, your family, your boo, your ex-boo, whoever. Share it with them. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.